Welcome back, guys, to another beer review. This beer that's coming up is from the Blade, and I've got a keg of Tiger in there. It is brewed in the UK. I don't know why this one's brewed in the UK, whether the ingredients are identical or zinc or the same hops or whatever, I don't know, or whether even it tastes the same as whether you brew it over there or brew it over here, I don't know. But it's still 4.8%. So any second now. I've already had one. Had the first one. I've got the big head out the way, so hopefully when I pour this next one, it's going to be a decent pour. I'll do a video of the pour, and we'll come back and we'll take the review from there. So any second now, I'll be back. So cheers. So here we are, decent pour. Obviously getting the first beer out, all the big froth build-up's gone, and obviously I didn't rinse the glass out, so I didn't dry it out. So there we go. Looks as you'd expect from a lager. 2-finger, foamy white head, big carbonation. Look at that. Well, yeah, we got a bit of chill haze there. Big carbonation, I'm sure you can pick that out. This is golden straw sort of colour. See-through, I wouldn't say it's, I don't know if it's total chill haze, to be honest. There may be a slight, it's not as clear as you think. Hang on, I got any minute now. Come on, get up here. There we go. Here we go, Cat's coming in, joining the videos. Yeah. So where was I? Lost train of thought now. Yeah, I wouldn't, it's not as see-through as some. Yeah, bugger off, Cat. It's not as see-through as some. It's not. I wouldn't say this is all chill haze, but I wouldn't say it's crystal clear. Personally, I'm not sure. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. For argument's sake, I'll just call it crystal clear. So, straw golden colour. Big raging carbonation. There was a 2-finger foamy white head on top. Looks like a lager as you'd expect. Cat's literally just by me there and is thinking about coming to have a fuss. Bloody things to tell you. If it's not one thing, it's another, isn't it? So let's dive in on the nose, see what we get. The old schnauzer in there. Malty. Doesn't smell too great, if I'm totally honest. It smells typical lager, sort of whiff to it. We'll just dive in. I'm not, you know, I've had a beer, so I know what I'm going to say. But smell-wise, there's not a bit malty, maybe a little bit of lemon in there as well. So let's dive in and get a taste on it. Excuse me. Extremely cold because it comes out of there at 2 degrees. What I didn't say was, I don't think I told you the percentage. Like I said, UK brewed Tiger, 4.8%. Definitely lemon in there. Little bit of bitterness. Body, it's okay. It certainly drinks better out the blade than it does out of a bottle. What I like about it is you get a lemon bitterness on the front end. It's supposed to have like a pithy sort of taste, but I'm certainly not getting that. But what I'm getting on the back end is a nice sweet biscuity malt flavour, and it's a nice sweetness to the end. It's certainly no Heineken, in my opinion. You know, don't judge my opinion as being God's word. But it's quite a nice drinkable beer, to be honest. I mean, you do have to take lagers for what they are. They're never going to be very complicated. They're never going to be very technical or full of flavours. Excuse me. It is a bit gassy, I'll be honest with you. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. I think what really redeems it is the fact that it's out of the machine. So you're getting a draft pint and you know it's good, it's fresh. If you judged it just on the beer itself, it's never going to compete with the German stuff. It's never going to compete with a decent Czech beer. But it's nice enough. It's got a bit of flavour. You get the lemon, you get a little bit of bitterness, you get a nice sweet biscuity finish to it, which is really nice, really nice. But to be honest, I got that with the Moretti out the bottle. It's rather gassy for me, but it's quite enjoyable. So I'm not going to totally slate it. It's one of them that you can buy and get a decent pint, draft pint, and have a good session on it. And it's not too expensive. It's not going to cost you the earth. Yeah, it's an, I would say, for me, it's enjoyable, but it's an average beer at the best you're going to get it. So for me, I personally would probably stick to Heineken over this. But it is slightly different from Heineken, so if I wanted to change, I would happily drink it. These 8-litre kegs come in at, the Tigers are about 30 quid, I think, £31 for a 4.8% beer. By the way, you're definitely not getting the 4.8%. You know, there's certainly no wateryness that you get with like the Carlin Foster's Carlsberg. There's no wateryness with this. But it does have that distinct sort of taste. I mean, I could be being a little bit harsh on it. It is very, very enjoyable. But it's not the greatest beer. So 30 quid for 8 litres, I think is good value for a draft beer. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. If you've got a Blade and you're thinking of picking one up, certainly pick one up, because it's, like I say, it's not terrible. It's drinkable. Even if you got a sub, try it. It's not going to blow your mind, but it's going to be a nice downable beer. And that's about it, really. I think that's all I can say about it. This is only my second keg. Obviously, I've got 2 others to come up, so I'll review them in time. Feel free to let me know what you think. Like I say, if you've got a Blade sub, feel free to go out and buy one. Let me know what you think. If you've had it, let me know what you think. And thanks for watching, everyone. A few new subscribers. I'm over the 160 now, which it seems to be rising quite well, which is, thank you to all of you for supporting me. And I'll keep banging out the videos, hopefully entertaining you. And if you're having a cheeky beer, enjoy it. I'm still going to enjoy that, knocking that back. It's the only keg I've got in, so I may do a couple of bottles or cans later. And I'll see you again on another beer review very soon. So cheers, guys.